What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am a intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another pick a card reading with me today. So today's topic is, what is the tea slash gossip on you? What's your reputation? What are people saying about you? So we're gonna get a little bit messy today. Not too messy, but we're gonna, get you some information on, what's going on, maybe who may be saying these things, whatever messages pop up, I don't know. But yeah, we have three groups here. So I have group number one here with the blue kyanite crystal chips. I have group number two here with the selenite crystal chips. And then I have group number three here with the rose quartz crystal chips. No, I forgot I had these until I was getting ready to pick some objects out for the reading. But I'm glad I found them because I actually need all three of these. But yeah, three groups here, group one, group two, and group number three. You can pause the video if you would like. Make sure you're choosing with your intuition, so that way you're choosing the pile or the group that will resonate with you the most. But yeah, when you are ready, you can check the description box below or check the comment section, and the timestamp to your designated reading should be there. So again, group one, group two, and group three. I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. All right, so group number one, for those of you who have chosen the blue kyanite crystal chips here, that's going to be your reading. So we're looking into what is the gossip or the tea on you currently. So Spirit, please tell me into the collective energies of group number one, Spirit. I'm picking up you guys are blossoming right now. So many of you could be going through some sort of like glow up, or I don't know, there's just like this energy of like you're transitioning from one, I guess, like area or one position in your life to a new one. And it's not necessarily a better one because you've always had it, but it's just more of you becoming more self-aware. I feel like you're gaining a lot of self-awareness. So many of you can be doing, shadow work, journaling, a therapist, things like that to help you kind of clear out any, clutter in your life that just no longer serves you. So kudos to you. I think that's, really amazing for you that you are taking initiative in your life for change, embracing change. And I feel like, as far as, the tea on you, or what's the gossip, I feel like you may have a few, I'm picking up this energy of haters. You may have a hater or two around you. And I don't think that's like what every group is going to get. I think that's kind of cliche, when you're watching a reading like this to, reader talks about a hater or whatnot. I don't think that's going to pop up in every group, but I definitely picked that up for your group, that there is people around you who are noticing this change about you. And it's almost like you don't even like really see it as like change. It's just more of you just flowing through life. You're just learning to flow. You're just learning to just go, just move forward. And I feel like you have people in your life who are quite the opposite, who may operate out of fear or operate out of jealousy or envy or hate or whatever those negative, lower vibrational, emotions and feelings are. Like you have people around you who may, just live their life, based off of what others expect out of them or want out of them. And I feel like you're not that kind of person, or you used to be that kind of person. And it's like you're working through that. You're learning that you can't live your life for other people. You have to march to the beat of your own drum. You have to do you. And other people, I feel like, are saying that about you, and they are, again, it's just almost like they're a little bit envious of it because they want this as well, but they don't have enough initiative like you do to be able to do that, or at least they don't think they can. Yeah, split the deck. You got the Chariot here. Ooh, and you got the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely, you're glowing up, group number 1. You're glowing up. And then underneath the Queen of Pentacles is Death card. Literally, it's just thinking about death. You're going through a lot of change and transformation, a lot of rebirth. And underneath that was the Ace of Pentacles. You're fucking blessed, group number 1. And then underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Knight of Wands. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Like, what's underneath this side? King of Swords. Temperance. The Tower. Ten of Cups, come through, Spirit. You guys are glowing up. You're glowing up, and people don't. You have some people. I feel like you have a lot of people, like mostly people around you, who love to see it, who want to see you grow and prosper. But then again, there are a few people. They may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or they may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may be a little bit jealous or envious of you, but fuck them, right? If they don't want to take no initiative over their life, then it's not your problem. Other people's jealousies and opinions are not your problem. And I want you to remember that, when somebody coming at you with some bullshit or some mess, just say, that's not my problem. I have other things to worry about. So, Spirit, what's the gossip and tea on group number 1? What's the gossip tea on group number 1? Okay, let's see. Now, I saw these two flip upright, but I did see this flip this way. Yeah, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. It's like you're not giving other people the time of day, and that's good. Keep that up, group number 1. Oof, Five of Pentacles. I feel like you may have some people who feel like you are leaving them in the dirt. I feel like, because this, rebirth, this transformation, this you glowing up, you may have had people, in your life, or friends, connections, whatever, who you've just let go of, over the span of a few, maybe, a year or two, you coming into your spirituality and your spiritual awakening. You've been doing the damn thing and really working on releasing, like a little bit at a time, not too much, but you've been, releasing and letting go of. But, what comes with that is, people who don't understand that, people who may feel like you, leave them in the dirt or you leave them out in the cold. But in reality, you're just learning to put yourself first. You have learned to put yourself first and to do you. You're not, stressing about others and what others may think or say about you. Again, you're just doing you. And you're going to have people around you who don't want to see that, who are used to you being your lower vibrational self. But now that you've, elevated above that, you have the Hangman here, and the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. People feel like you have, betrayed them. It's like, and it's not that. It's just you are in this Six of Wands energy. You putting yourself first. You're you're headed towards victory and success. That's the thing. People see that you are successful and you're only going to get more successful from here. And they're jealous of that with this Seven of Swords and this Eight of Swords right here. People don't want to see it. People are jealous of it. People, for some, it's not even, I feel like some of them, it's not even a conscious thing. It's a subconscious thing. It's like they themselves are not moving in their life. Things are not moving for them, and they don't understand why things aren't moving for them. And it's because they refuse to change. They refuse to elevate. And they see you elevating, and they just kind of subconsciously feel that you think that you may be like better than them or something. But it's not that. You just know what you want and you're going for it. You got the Knight of Cups here. You may even be having a lot of people want to date you. People want to talk to you. If it's not dating romantically, it's just people wanting to talk to you more, people wanting more conversation with you. But definitely with this smoke, with this Knight of Cups, it is, I feel like it's more of like romantic offers, or, people, wanting to get to know you better, kind of on a more romantic level. Whether you're single or taken, whatever, people don't care. People want what they want. They see you glowing. You're glowing up, group number one. And I want you to continue to keep glowing up. I want you to continue to keep putting yourself first and doing your inner work. It's like as you clean yourself out, like on the inside, spiritually and energetically, it's reflecting on the outside. And people are noticing that light. Many of you may be light workers, or just, really into your spiritual path. But this is really, really good energy here. I mean, not for the other people, but but for you, yourself, individually, this is really, really good. I'm actually really, really proud of you. I'm happy for you. Because again, like I said, you're having other people who are not on this path, who are not doing the work, and who are staying stagnant in their life, in this sort of like lack energy. But you like, no, you're not doing that. It's like you know what you want, and even if it's not, even if you don't know exactly, what you want in life, you're just flowing with it. You're just going with it. It's like you're just gonna find it along the way. You're not afraid to just flow. You're not afraid to, make mistakes. You're not afraid of failure. Some of you may be a little bit afraid of success. I want you to think about that. But I feel like as far as fear of failure, I don't feel like that's something that you struggle with. Or, it could be vice versa. Fear of success for some of you and fear of failure for others. It's a general reading, so take what resonates. But definitely, I feel like the biggest tea gossip on you is that you're living life, you're doing you. You may even have some family members, who could be a little bit envious of you. Yeah, definitely some family members as well. Some of you may even come from like a religious background. I'm seeing like this church window right here. May have a little religious trauma. But definitely, keep doing you. It's nothing's your problem. Or at least other people's problems are not your problem. And look what fell out. Gossip. I mean, so it says awakens considerations for the feelings of others, honoring trust. And then the shadow attribute says thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidence. So you may have some people who are like quite literally gossiping about you. And I feel like a lot of this gossip is not true. I feel like a lot of it is just people's hateful ass opinions on you. And for others of you, this gossip could be from like a friend or a family member telling other people. And I don't want to scare you, and I don't want you going to your friends and going at their throats or anything. I feel like or you have like a feeling of somebody who, like, the relationship or the friendship feels a little bit off or imbalanced. I feel like intuitively who it is, that may be, gossiping about you, or who may not have the best intentions towards you. You know this. You intuitively feel it. Many of you are just denying it. I don't care if it's your family or friend, whatever. I don't care if you've been friends with this person for 20, 25 years, however long. If you're having a feeling about them that something's off, as far as the energetic exchange between the both of you, listen to your intuition, and then, take action from there. Action is going to look different for everybody, so I don't want to tell you what to do. But I definitely feel like many of you know who this person is. And again, it could be a air sign or an earth sign, or Pisces I'm picking up as well. But yeah, just like the shadow attribute says, passing on private or secret information. Some of you may have people spreading your information around, and you didn't give them consent to do so. But I don't feel like you have to do too much, cut them off if you need to do so. But I feel like your spirit guides are going to definitely take care of that, especially with this Seven of Swords popping up. It's about like taking back your power. Wow, warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. And then the shadow attributes was trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Yeah, some of you may have a shitty friend or two. I'm not gonna lie to you. Again, I don't want that to scare you. I don't want you to start just going at people's throats. And then underneath this was storyteller, making up tales that harm others. So yeah, some of you may have people around you who are just straight up lying about you, or straight up just lying about, some things in your life. They may be twisting or bending the truth a little bit. I feel like many of them are just not telling the whole truth. I feel like whoever's gossiping about you are just telling their side of things. It's very one-sided, especially with this hangman in reverse. It's a very one-sided perspective, and I feel like they're putting that on other people. And then other people may treat you differently, based off of what that person has told them. So again, don't start going at people's throats, take action accordingly. Again, many of you know who this person is, or persons, I don't know. Do what you will. This also may be like a work environment thing as well. Some of you, this may be someone who you work with this Five of Pentacles and Six of Wands energy. Maybe like a co-worker who's running their big ass mouth and don't know how to shut it. But again, take action accordingly. So let's pull some of these. What's the gossip? What's the tea on group number 1, Spirit? What's the gossip and tea on group number 1? Someone flip over. I saw these two. Okay, Spirit, when we put those back. What's the gossip tea on group number 1, Spirit? Anything else? do one more. Anything else? Okay. So, oh, those two. You guys got a lot of cards. So you have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So you have some people, you may even have an ex, like someone who you used to date, who may be spreading lies about you as well. Um, may have said certain things happened and they did not happen. Wow, you have talking. So interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So people could be, texting about you, be talking over the phone about you. I feel like some of this may be through social media, because I am noticing her laptop. She's on her laptop, so some of this could be, gossip and all that shit through social media, DMs. Somebody could be talking, in their DMs about you to somebody else. And I did see also, where was it? I could have sworn I saw like a sabotage or something like that. I guess I must have saw it while I was shuffling, but there was a card that said something about sabotage, and it popped out to me. So there could be somebody wanting to sabotage something that you're involved in. Again, that could be like work related. That's not for everybody. I feel like that's mainly for like a certain group of people. I feel like definitely if this is like a work, situation. It could be somebody trying to mess up a promotion for you. Somebody could be trying to mess up, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, there's definitely some talk. So you have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So this is giving me like friend vibes. So this could be someone who you used to be friends with, someone who you used to date, someone who you may have had pictures with. You may have pictures of this person in your phone, like pictures you've taken with this person. And I feel like for some of you as well, like if this is like a past friend or a past lover, I feel like they're noticing your glow up and they're noticing you're moving on without them. And I feel like they may be wanting to like reach back out to you, or they may be wanting to, have some sort of communication with you again. But again, take what resonates. So you have healing heart. Healing from the heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Yeah, I feel like this, for some of you, this person could have been someone who, this could have been like a toxic relationship, a toxic connection, where things, again, just didn't work out due to the toxicity of the relationship. And I feel like you've healed from this person, but I feel like this person may have not healed from you. Then you have the chaser. Wow. Chaser in codependent relationships, fear of abandonment issues. So yeah, many of you, this is like an ex-lover or ex like close friend. Someone who used to have a really I'm picking up like emotional bond with. Yeah, especially with this Knight of Cups. Then you have lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So this is what you're going through right now. This is what you're going through. And people are seeing that, they're noticing that, and there's what they're talking about is your change. How much I'm hearing, she's changed so much. Or she's so different now. I don't know why I just heard that in like what's the girl from Buffy Vampire Slayer, Cordelia, the little messy, gossipy, kind of popular kind of girl. I don't know why that came up, but I don't know if that resonates with somebody or not. Just, if you're in school or something, this could be somebody who is, quite popular amongst people, and, they could have a bit of, jealousy towards you or something. Um, but yeah, I actually think that's all the messages that I'm seeing for you. That's the tea, that's the gossip on you right now. You're doing your damn thing, and people are just in their feelings about it. But there's nothing you can do about that. It's not your problem, group number one. Keep on doing you. Keep on loving. Keep on, spreading your light. Keep on taking back your power. Keep reclaiming your power. Stop giving it away to other people. Your power is your power. Um, but yeah, I think that's all the messages I'm saying for you, group number one. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Um, if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below, and you can follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. So, group number one, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next video. All right, what is up, group number two? For those of you who have chosen the selenite crystal chips here, or sticks, chips, something like that. They're a little bit long, but yeah, this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into what is the gossip / tea on you. What's people got to say about you? So Spirit, oh, I hate that I just bent that card like that. So Spirit, took me to the collective energies, and that was a very bad shuffle. Spirit took me to the collective energies of group number, oh my God, why can I not shuffle for y'all's group? There we go. Took me to the collective energy spirit of group number two. What's the tea? What's the gossip on them? What do they need to know? Okay, have to give these a good shuffle. I didn't, because that was a horrible shuffle there at the beginning. So Spirit, what's the tea? What's the gossip on group number one? What's the tea? What's the gossip? I don't know why I just picked up mistake. Maybe somebody made like a mistake on about something. I don't know. What does that mean, Spirit? A mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make do with these 6. Interesting. Oh. Okay. 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 So we have the King of Pentacles. We got the King of Swords. So 2 kings popping up here. You have the 9 of Swords. You have the Sun. You have the Chariot in reverse. Then you have the 8 of Pentacles. Then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. So I'm definitely picking up 2 energies. You maybe have had some dealings with a air sign or an earth sign. You may have some messages in group number 1, actually. So if you were drawn to group number 1 as well, there may be some messages in there for you. But I didn't really expect in this reading to pick up like people. Because I didn't want it to be like a cliche reading, like, oh, this person's hating on you, and oh, you got a bunch of haters. But I am picking this up with you, group number 2. Now, these may be your signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or this could be the signs of somebody um, or whoever is hating on you. It may be two people. I feel like, the tea, the gossip on you is that you're doing good for yourself. And that's so crazy to me because I feel like the people that's hating on you, again, there's definitely some messages in group number one for you if you're drawn to that. But it's like people, like these haters, they see you doing good for yourself. They see that you're happy. And they also see with this Eight of Pentacles that you're working hard on something. So some of you may be, working on a project. You may be working, on your career, working on the business. Maybe something career related. I feel like your focus right now is very career driven, especially with this Chariot here as well and the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're very like career, oriented right now. You're very much, focusing on your bag, your money. You're focusing on elevating your life financially and, trying to build on your future. And I feel like you may have people in your life who, for some of you, they may not necessarily agree with like what you're wanting to do for work or like your project or like your business or the way that you're going about certain things. I feel like you, it's not your problem though. That's the thing. It's not, you can't help it. You're following your purpose. I feel like you're definitely headed towards your purpose. I feel like your purpose, like in life, or one of your purposes here in life, because it's not just one, especially for your group. I feel like you have a lot of things that you, especially like soul contract wise, you may benefit from like a soul contract reading. Oh, look at the little ant here. But how did you even get in here? Wow, okay. And ants represent, I don't know if you saw it or not. I don't even know if the camera is like showing over here. But it just came out of nowhere from my candle. That's why I said I literally have no idea where it came from. But ants actually represent hard work. They're workers. So you're working hard right now. You're working hard on something. You're putting a lot of energy and your focus into something, and it may cause some people to, or this gossip on you. I feel like they're just, for some of them, they may feel like left out in the cold. They may feel like you're just not, wanting to be friends with them anymore. You're not paying them any sort of attention. I feel like the people who you used to entertain and, give a lot of attention and time to in the past, it's just not, you're just not doing that anymore. I'm not saying you're better than anyone, but you've just grown past that. You've gone beyond that. And you've really learned to put yourself first. You've really learned to, focus on yourself and focus on the things that you're wanting in life and not focusing on other people or what other people want out of you. You're putting a lot of energy and focus into your work and your career. And the gossip on you is just that, is that you're doing well for yourself. Now, I'm not picking up too much like negativity around you. Of course, you may have, I say, like a person or two around you who may feel a little bit neglected almost, or who may feel, that you're just not paying them any attention, or you may not like them anymore. Whatever, this person may think, I don't know. I don't care. Again, it's not your problem. But I feel like whatever it is that they may be thinking is really it's just not the case. It's just you wanting better for yourself. You're wanting elevation. You're wanting happiness. I feel like you're wanting to not only have this happiness, inside of you. You're wanting you're wanting, the things around you and the people around you to reflect that as well. I feel like you are learning that as well. You're learning that people are a mirror of you. People are, you're a mirror of others, and others are mirrors of you. And, the energy that you put out there will reflect in that. So, again, you're putting yourself first. You're moving forward in life. You're doing the damn thing. And the gossip on you is just that, is that you're doing that. Now, I don't feel like all of it's negative. I don't feel like a lot of this tea or gossip is actually negative. It's just these are the things that people are talking about. So I don't feel like it's necessarily bad or negative, tea or gossip going on around you. It's just more of people taking notice of you. People are becoming more aware of you and, what you bring to the table, and they are talking accordingly. Of course, you're going to have some people who sort of like to twist things around or make things to seem like, what it's really not. But you're not paying no mind to that. You're not paying no attention to that. And as you should, keep doing you, keep moving forward. The tower here at the bottom of the deck, you guys may definitely have gone through quite a bit of transformation, quite a bit of like upheaval almost, of a lot of things and, a lot of people. And you're doing well for yourself. You're just learning to do you. Yeah. So let's see. This may give us a little indication into maybe who, is gossiping or about you. So what's the gossip? What's the tea spirit on group number 2? What's the gossip? What's the tea on group number 2 spirit? Ooh, this wants to come back. Can I get maybe one more or 2 more? Anything else? No? Okay. Oh, interesting. So this came out of group number 1. So yeah, there might be some messages in group 1 for you. But you have gossip here. So the light attributes is awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Then you have the shadow attributes, which says thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. So you may be, again, some people may be like twisting the truth a little bit about you, or they may be saying certain things, based off of like their opinion or their perception. And again, it may not necessarily be the truth. I feel like I don't think you really know who is gossiping. I feel like this person may put on a bit of a mask in front of you. So use your intuition, group number 2, and be careful of the information that you're giving out to people. Spirit says some of you are talking a little too much to others. You're telling a little too much of your information. Reel it back a little bit. You got the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords, he's not out here just talking to anybody. He's not out here just spreading all his little information. He's selective on who he communicates with, and when he does communicate, he's a effective communicator. He communicates, he's very healthy in his communication. Let's just say that. So I feel like many of you may be, again, just needing to kind of reel it back a little bit on who you're talking to, who you're giving information to, who you're seeking advice from. Even who you're giving advice to. Be very discerning of that. because I feel like, again, some people may be twisting some of the things you may be saying, and then they're going around spreading that to other people, and that could cause other people to have certain perceptions on you as well. If you're noticing some people treating you a little bit iffy or treating you a little bit funny, that may not necessarily be their fault. It may just be what they've heard about you. So the gossip is a whole mess for some of you. Then you have done one. So the light attributes is spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Then the shadow attributes is using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So for some of you, the gossip or the tea about you is that you are, for some of you, I'm picking up the message that some of you, or like some, again, it kind of goes with the twisting the truth a little bit. Like somebody saying certain things that maybe you've done with each other sexually that you may not have done, or some of you, which is very like high schoolish to me. And for others of you, part of this, gossip and tea, which I see is a positive thing from this light attribute here, is that you are really learning to be more comfortable in your sexuality. Learning to be more sensual, and just being open with yourself and not being so confined and constrained and closed off. I feel like you're learning to really open yourself up, not hoishly. I mean, if you are, honey, you do you. I know I'm very pro sex. If you want to have some fun, you go have fun. Nothing wrong with that at all. But again, that may go with the twist and the truth. Others may, see you having fun and you just, enjoying the companies of others, and they could be saying certain things about that, calling you a hoe behind your back or things like that. But that's not your fault. That's not your problem. You're doing you. You're doing exactly what you're needing to be doing. You're becoming more comfortable in yourself. You're not suppressing yourself like other people are. I mean, you got people around here who are just wound up so tight and they don't have any sort of fun, And for others of you, this might be a message, like if you are the kind of wound up type, or you're very just closed off, and I feel like the message here is to go have fun. I'm not saying to go sleep with everybody, but you can go have fun, every once in a while. You don't have to be so, again, closed off. Go have some fun. But be careful as well. You got the Sun card here. So some of you, and then you have King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So plenty of earth energy here. Some of you maybe, if you're, a woman, can be quite fertile. So be careful with that. Use protection, or, contraceptives, or just pull out, whatever. But yeah, definitely a message popping up. If you are wanting to go out and have some, adult fun, protect yourself, keep safe, because the Sun card is absolutely the card for pregnancy and fertility and stuff. So yeah. Then you have Lover. So light attributes is great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And then the shadow attributes is obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. So for some of you, this could be an ex-lover who may be spreading stuff about you, someone who you may have dated, someone who you may have had sexual relations with. And for others of you, I'm picking up like maybe work, career related. It could be friends for some of you, but I'm definitely picking up mostly these two scenarios, ex. It could be an ex-friend as well. And for others of you, it could be like a coworker. or a boss, someone in a leadership position, you know. Um, but very, very interesting energy here. Yeah, there's definitely someone who, and this is not for everybody. Again, use your discernment. I feel like many of you intuitively feel whether it's something like a connection or something is a little bit off. If you feel it, it's real, it's true. You know, listen to that and you know, take action accordingly. But for many of you, I feel like this person, you know, if there is a person, you know, if there is a hater in your life, you know, this person is wearing a mask. I feel like, you know, in front of you, they are very like lovey-dovey. They're very, you know, oh, I love hanging out with you, or, you know, I love being your friend, or whatever. You know, everything is cool between us. But, you know, behind your back, they are a little bit gossipy. So, does this want to keep coming out? Oh, and look, you have mask right here. So yeah, there's definitely somebody wearing a mask around you. So what else, Spirit? To finish this reading off, what's the tea? What's the gossip on group number 2? So you have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yeah. So yeah, this could have definitely have been a connection or a relationship where things were very one-sided. You know, there could have been a little narcissism going on. Very well could be an ex-lover for many of you. And you didn't have to be like in a full-fledged relationship with this person. This could have been someone who you used to date, or someone who used to be in like a close relationship with. So you have the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Very interesting. So I feel like for many of you, this is like an actual person that's hating on you. And I feel like they may view you as an enemy or a competition. I don't know if you took somebody man or what, but like this person, I feel like just really does not like you. They want to appear that they do, but in reality, they don't like you. And I'm not saying that so that you're going out there going at everybody's throat, or you're, you know, not trusting anybody. I don't want that at all. But I do want you to be, like it says, look over your shoulder. I do want you to be cautious and discerning of the people who you are keeping around you, people who you are telling information to, because some of you, you're like, this is a frenemy. So what else, Spirit? What else? Like they're a snake. The snake, they are a snake. Could be a Scorpio as well, I'm picking up. Can I get one more of these, Spirit? Just one more. Just one more. Like this person, you know, in the past may have thought that you two were soulmates. Yeah, then you have date right here. Yeah, this definitely could be somebody who you used to date, or you used to be in a connection with. You have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for a union. So again, you guys are, again, it's not that you're better than anybody. It's just that you have elevated above that. You've transcended, the hate. You transcended the gossip and the tea. I feel like you're just watching the video just because you want to know, but it doesn't phase you. You're above that. You're not with those high school games anymore. You're a mature adult. You're above that, and you just have people who may not be on that level with you. You have people who just are envious of that. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person. Boundaries. Still angry. Yeah. Somebody's still angry about something that you both have went through in the past. And it's like, instead of them dealing with it, communicating to you about it, they'd rather hate. They'd rather just be an asshole about it. So fuck them. For real. Hand of cards. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options. Not showing hand. Gambling. So somebody's not showing their full hand to you. Somebody's not showing you everything. Somebody is really just behind your back. This is behind your back. And I feel like many of you don't even know it. It's like you don't even know it, but it's happening. You may have a feeling about it. I feel like you are very naturally intuitive, but it's almost like you're still learning to trust yourself. You're still learning to trust your intuition. And I feel like, whatever outcome you may have out of this, out of this situation, I feel like that's going to teach you, not in a harsh way, not in a bad way, because we all make mistakes. We all, go through things. We all, do stuff, or, have people in our lives when, they're not really meant to be there. It happens. It's life. It's not necessarily that you did anything wrong. You're just having to learn. Experience is the best teacher. Life is the best teacher. You can't always go on in life based off of what others have told you, or what elders, or your parents or something have told you. Sometimes you have to experience things for yourself. And I feel like regarding this situation with this person, it's just something that you have to learn for yourself, that you can't always just pour all of yourself out for others, leaving yourself with nothing. You can't do that. So I feel like, in the future, you're going to be, attracting more balanced relationships with people, and connections that are really have your best interests at heart and really want to see you grow and prosper. So it says coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So definitely this could be like someone who you may, this could be like an ex-friend, or this could be someone who you're friends with now. Again, somebody's wearing a mask. But this, I feel like, is, look forward to in the future is better friendships, better relationships, people who you can have a better energetic exchange with. You may even meet people while, maybe at a coffee shop or getting coffee, or you may, hang out at coffee shops, getting coffee with people. But yeah, I feel like you're definitely, as you clear out the old, you're going to be definitely attracting newer, better relationships in your life. But I feel like that's the tea. That's the gossip on you right now. Again, you're doing good for yourself, and you just have some snakes in your life who just don't want to see that. But keep focusing on you. Keep doing you. Keep working on whatever you're working on. Keep focusing on your bag, your money, your pinnacles, and keep ascending. Keep ascending. Keep transcending in life, because you're definitely headed towards, or moving towards a very abundant phase in your life. So keep moving on. Group number 2, keep on keeping on. But that's all I have for you. If you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, definitely check out the description box below. You can follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. But also let me know how the reading resonates with you all in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. So group number 2, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, so last but not least, group number 3, for those of you who have chosen the rose quartz crystal chips here, this is going to be your reading on what is the gossip, the tea on you. So Spirit, please tune me into the collective energies of group number 3. What's the tea? What's the gossip on them, Spirit? What's the tea? What's the gossip on them? What do they need to know? What's their reputation? What's the tea, Spirit? What's the gossip on group number 3? Okay. Okay, so you have the 9 of Cups here in reverse. I'm actually going to take these upright. Spirit wants me to put whatever's in reverse upright. So you have the 7 of Pentacles here. And you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Then you have the Empress. Then you have the 8 of Cups. And then the King of Swords. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so what's the tea? What's the gossip on group number 3? Group number 3, I feel like many of you have left something behind, especially with this 8 of Cups here popping up. Many of you have left something behind, or maybe even somebody behind. This could have been somebody who you've had like an emotional bond or connection with. But I feel like you may have left somebody behind. Or you're getting ready to leave somebody behind for some of you. And I feel like that is part of the gossip. I feel like whatever it was that you are leaving behind or have left behind was something that was, it just wasn't satisfying for you, because the 9 of Cups was in reverse. So I'm going to kind of read it that way. But I feel like it was something that was just not satisfying for you. Something that wasn't, with the 7 of Pentacles, it was something that wasn't nourishing for you. Yeah, the Empress, I think the Empress was in reverse too. But it was just like a connection, or, yeah, it was like a connection that just wasn't a very balanced connection there. I feel like there just wasn't, it may have started off quite well, but I feel like, you know, in the long run, it just wasn't it. So for some of you, this could have been recent. For others of you, this could have been like in the past. And I feel like maybe this person hasn't really gotten over that, or over you, or they may still be like thinking about that. And I feel like this person, or whoever, you know, you have, again, just left in the past, it is, I feel like this person could be, you know, maybe gossiping about you behind your back, or just saying, things are just that saying things that are just not very true at all. Um, now that's for some of you. For others of you, um, I feel like the tea, the gossip on you. Well, most of you, I feel like the tea, the gossip on you is that you are, in your Empress energy and you have the Empress and the High Priestess pop up. That's some like major energy there. You, group number 3, are on your boss, bitch. Shit, you're just on it. And that's the tea, that's the gossip on you. Pretty similar to the other groups. I feel like many of you have been, doing the inner work. You've been really, um, really focusing on yourself and your self-care. You've been really learning to put yourself first in many situations. You've been really learning to love yourself to the fullest. And that right there is powerful in itself. Like, you're really stepping into your own. You're stepping into, who you are. You're realizing who you are. Not just stepping into it. You're realizing who you are because you've always been this. Some of you, it's just been kind of buried underneath like a mask, like you wearing a mask around certain people, or just not knowing yourself, not knowing who you are, not knowing your worth. But I feel like many of you, I feel like that's part of your spiritual journey right now. I feel like you're in that stage right now to where you are really learning self-worth. You're learning or realizing that you are more powerful than what you let off. Like, you really are. I love to see the High Priestess and the Empress paired together because that's such a like dynamic. It gives me like female CEO of a big corporation kind of energies, especially with this King of Swords popping up as well. It's just like you are just so powerful, and I feel like many of you don't even. It's like you haven't even scratched the surface of just how big of an impact you have on others and you're having on the world. I feel like part of your purpose here in life is to spread light, and I feel like you spread light and spread love by just being yourself, by just being love. You're learning to be your true authentic self, and I feel like the gossip on you is that people are noticing that, people are seeing that about you, and you're just going to have people around you who don't agree with that. Especially like if they're narcissists, or people who enjoy manipulating you, or enjoy seeing you go out of your way to please other people and please them, instead of you putting that energy and that focus into yourself. So I feel like, again, you're moving past that with this 8 of Cups here. You're moving past what no longer serves you. You're leaving that in the past. You got the 8 of Cups, and then you have the 9 of Cups. You're leaving this in the past in the search of this fulfillment. Some of you may not have necessarily found that yet, but this is what you're headed towards, is fulfillment and satisfaction. I feel like this is what's just right around the corner for you. But continue to keep working, continue to keep putting in, the hard work, I feel like many of you may be even using affirmations. And if you're not, that may, be very, very helpful for you. Affirmations and meditation here as well. Meditation is definitely a big one. I'm also picking up drinking more water. So definitely drink more water. Definitely paying attention to the things that you're putting inside of your body. Conscious eating. And I'm preaching to the choir because I need to work on that myself. I was actually just watching a reading, like I think yesterday or the day before, and that was the first message, that came up was conscious eating. And and as I heard that, I'm sitting there eating me some Popeye's chicken. But it's a learning process. It's not easy. So definitely watching the food that you're eating. This is a message for me as well. Drinking more water and, you know, really putting in that focus, that energy into yourself. And, you know, the gossip on you is that you are in the process of doing these things. You know, in the past, you may have been all for, you know, um, partaking in certain activities, but I feel like you may have, you've moved past that, and you may have like friends or people who feel like you've just changed into a completely different person, or that you're oh my God, I just heard somebody say that she's such a bitch now. um some people may think you're being a bitch about it or being an asshole, but it's not that. It's just you are realizing your worth, and you're realizing that you transcend, the childish shit. You transcend, the gossip, the hate, the mess. You transcend the things that were damaging to your body. Some of you may even have stopped, drinking alcohol or smoking or whatever. And I'm not saying that those things are like bad or anything, but you don't want to overdo it on, drinking and smoking. You want to, have a good balance. I feel like it's cool to do in moderation. You know, I I partake, but I have had to learn to watch how much I'm consuming. If I'm, you know, drinking a little too much, or if I'm smoking a little too much, I had to kind of learn to draw back. I used to be a daily smoker, but I've had to really cut back to like a few times a week, or sometimes even less than that, just depending on the week. But again, that goes with the Empress energy and this High Priestess energy. You're really learning so much about yourself. You're learning, what you like, what you don't like, what you will accept from other people, or what you won't accept from other people. And I feel like the people who, were in your life when you were kind of in your people pleasing kind of, easily to like manipulate and cast judgment and things like that. The people who were in your life who were taking advantage of that, part of you, I feel like they're, you know, noticing now that you're not doing that anymore. You're not accepting bullshit anymore. And you may be noticing, certain friends or, coworkers or whatever, or family members even, who are kind of like limiting their time with you, or, keeping a distance with you, or, not talking to you as much as they used to. Again, it's just because of you just doing you. And I feel like all of this is happening very naturally. I'm noticing like the water here. A lot of this is, and you got the water here as well. So and you got the water here too. I'm sorry. I'm just noticing all the, signs and synchronicities here. But a lot of you guys, may be thinking that, oh, you're doing something wrong, or that, you should change to, make your friends like you more and things like that. But that's not the case. You're just flowing. That's it. You're flowing, and the people around you are like fighting the current, but you're not doing that. You're just flowing, and whoever's taken by the waves are just taken, by the waves. They're lost, they're behind. You can't save everybody, you can't help everybody. The only thing that you can do is continue to do you, continue to be your true authentic self, continue to shine your light. And for those who are drawn and attracted to that light, will find their way there by flowing as well. But for others, they're just not going to do so. So for some of you, you may be just experiencing, the loss of some friendships, certain connections in your life, people from your past who just aren't serving you any longer, who are just not doing it for you anymore, especially on like an emotional level. For many of you, it's like you really matured. There's a lot of maturity vibes here. You've really matured past, others, and you are moving past that, which is really good. I love this for you. And it's not that you're being like too wound up or too serious or anything. It's just that you are learning yourself. You know, like I said before, it's like maybe you used to hang out with a group of friends who used to just smoke all day or just drink all day and just, be very disconnected with life all the time. And it's like you don't want that for yourself anymore. You want to connect with Mother Earth, and you want to connect with, spirit, and connect with other people, and you just wasn't getting that. So you're leaving that behind, and you're headed towards this satisfaction. So many of you I feel like, are going to be attracting really close relationships, very balanced relationships. I feel like you are really like watering and nurturing that right now. As you're nurturing yourself, you're kind of nurturing this, manifestation that you're not even aware that you're manifesting, which is, new friendships, new connections with people who are very loving, who are also on the same tip as you, who are also, wanting to step into their Empress energy as well. Gender neutral, male, female, non-binary, whatever, you know, um, everybody's elevating here. Everybody's moving ahead. So Spirit, what else? What's the tea? What's the gossip? Whoa. I'm actually going to put these back, but that came out pretty fast. What's the tea? What's the gossip on group number 3? I get maybe one more. Okay, thank you. Ooh, so hedonist. Yeah, literally the Empress energy. So it says, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. You're learning to celebrate yourself. You're realizing just how beautiful you are, both inside and out. You're not worried about the judgment. You're not worried about what others may say or think about you, or even, you're not worried about what others may judge, how you go about things. You're just doing you. You're putting yourself first. And also I'm noticing how, she's eating her fruits and vegetables here. So definitely, make sure again, that goes with, watching the things that you're putting in your body. Make sure you're getting enough fruits and vegetables. And, if you're needing to take vitamins, take your vitamins. Make sure you're eating right, whatever. Again, I'm preaching to the choir because I need to do the same thing. Then you have done one. So this came out in group number 2, and I'm actually kind of getting a similar message. So some of you, may have somebody or a group people in your life who may be wearing a certain mask. Not a certain mask, but wearing a mask. They may be, in front of you, they may appear, like everything's cool, everything's good, but, behind your back, they're kind of like gossiping or talking about you behind your back. They're kind of manipulating, others in certain situations, through their gossip, through them kind of twisting the truth a little bit. So you have poet here, and it says, expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Then the shadow attributes is turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Yeah, some of them are like twisting the truth. They're twisting, what's actually going on. I feel like, while your full intention is just putting your energy and focus and love into yourself, and others may, be gossiping or saying, the opposite, or, saying that you're doing this just because you think you're better than everybody. But fuck them. You got bully here. So yeah, there's definitely, it's almost like a bit of bullying going on. Some of you may even not be aware that you're being bullied. Um, yeah, but I feel like many of the because there's, I feel like for your group especially, there's both positive and negative gossip and tea going on around you. But I feel like the negative gossip that's going on around you is due to projection, people projecting their own, fears, doubts, desires, even, on you, um, because they're, don't have the initiative or passion to, seek the same thing for themselves. So I feel like, again, you can't, do anything about that. Um, the only thing you can do is to continue to keep being yourself and not allow others to bully you, um, or even bully you into doing certain things, or whatever that may look like for you. So to finish this reading off, Spirit, what else? What is the gossip? What's the tea on group number 3? Okay, what's the gossip? What's the tea on group 3, Spirit? Didn't even give signs. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and Gemini I'm picking up as well. But definitely water signs for many of you. This could even be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Oh, how many is this? 3? Can I get maybe 1 or 2 more? Anything else? No? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you have clock, need time, takes time, and need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. So again, this goes with what I've been saying, especially with this 8 of Cups energy. You're leaving behind the past, you're leaving behind what no longer serves you, and you're taking the time to heal. Again, while others are not taking the time to heal from things, you're putting yourself first, and others are seeing that, and a lot of them are kind of acting out of jealousy and envy. I don't feel like you have like many like haters or anything, but you definitely have a few. Mostly could be friends, a friend group, people who you used to, I don't know, kick it with. I don't know. Even somebody who you used to date with this date card here. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but this could be somebody who you used to date, someone who you used to be in a connection with, someone who used to be getting to know. It kind of goes again with this cup energy, dealing with the emotions. So someone who you used to have a emotional bond or connection with, whether it's someone who used to date, someone who used to be in a full-fledged relationship with, or an ex-friend, or someone who is still a friend. But then you have palm tree here, and it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So many of you have just, again, grown past this person, or grown past this group of people, or grown past whatever it is that was in the past that just doesn't serve you any longer. You're moving past that. You're moving past the people. You're growing past the people. And I feel like many of you are really seeking stability, and you're getting that. I feel like many of you definitely have a very bright future ahead of you, especially like abundance wise, financially wise, especially like an abundance of health as well. I'm picking up for many of you. I don't know if some of you have been dealing with some health issues, but I feel like your health is definitely going to improve. I don't do health related readings, but that's just the message that came up. A lot of you are definitely, becoming more healthy. Again, as you are watching the things that you're putting in your body, drinking more water, getting more active, um, again, focusing on yourself, I feel like that's going to definitely show, physically as well, which of course this shows physically, duh. You have kisses here, and it says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So yeah, again, this could have been someone who you used to date, some of you used to be in love with this person. They could have, they could be, talking about, and when I say, talking about you, or, uh, these people and stuff like that, it doesn't necessarily mean negative or positive. I'm just giving the information. You take what you will. Again, it's both negative and positive gossip and tea going on around you. I kind of feel like it's half and half. I don't feel like it's like necessarily one more than the other. But take what resonates. Then you have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So many of you are definitely, just needing to get out and enjoy yourself more, definitely play more. For some of you, I'm even picking up, having a little bit more adult fun, if that's, something that you've been kind of yearning for. But just, getting out there and having fun and just doing you. I feel like you will definitely meet new people by doing so as well, really just doing the things that you really like to do, doing the things that you're really interested in. There's also a message popping up about travel for somebody. Traveling, I don't know if somebody wants to go travel somewhere. If you have been wanting to travel, this is definitely a go do that. And for somebody else, maybe one or two people, I am picking up about like love, like your love life. So you may have like a date soon, like someone asks you out on a date, or expressing their feelings for you, especially with this Knight of Cups popping up too. So if you're single, take what resonates, but if you're single, that could definitely be something on the horizon for you, which could definitely give you a lot of satisfaction here. But I feel like the biggest gossip here on you is that you are doing well for yourself. You are really growing and expanding beyond, the past, your past limits. You're not limiting yourself anymore. You've grown past that. And I feel like there's no going back. Like you've gone past, just like how in this picture here, look like she may have had to cross like a little creek here, or cross like a river or something here, leaving these cups behind. So it's like it's in the past. You can't cross it again. So I feel like that's all the messages that I'm picking up for you guys. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. I'd love to know, what's the tea, what's the gossip. But if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below, and you can follow the link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. But group number 3, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Peace out.